The gaming culture war. What is that? Well, it's basically real-life politics influencing video game content. If you go to YouTube, you can very clearly see this culture war happening all the time. Here, look at all of these videos. I remember back in the day, I know I sound like an old man, video games used to be just video games. Banjo-Kazooie. What politics are there in Banjo-Kazooie? A bear and a bird saved the bear's little sister from an evil witch. There's also Skullman Mambo and this mole here. Banjo-Tooie, my favorite game ever. Almost the same. Donkey Kong 64. A bunch of monkeys fight a crocodile. No significant politics that I can think of really. Super Mario 64. A plumber saving a princess from a... Wait, what? A man saving a woman? How dare Nintendo? Cancel Nintendo. Misogyny! Misogyny! Wait, Peach is an attractive white woman? Male gaze? Where's the diversity? Why is everyone white here? Mario's white, Peach is white, Toad is white, no black people, no Asians? Racist! Well, that's how gaming oftentimes feels nowadays. Now, if a game has an attractive woman, it gets criticized for being gooner bait, objectifying women and supporting the male gaze. So, how about we cancel Banjo-Kazooie then? Or Banjo-Tooie? And of course, Super Mario 64 and Donkey Kong 64. You have probably heard of the Knight's Path controversy. Knight's Path is an upcoming story-driven action RPG set in a grounded, low fantasy world inspired by the Holy Roman Empire. On Twitter, they posted an image of a beautiful woman that they made for the game. To a comment, "I hope you'll have some LGBTQ representation in the game," they responded, "We care about gaming and fun, not modern agendas." This has sparked a huge debate that many big YouTubers have covered. People are tired of this constant forced representation. Otherwise you get cancelled and called a bigot. People are fatigued of woke, the political left. You better have multiple gay characters and also various ethnicities. Otherwise, you're a bad person. It's annoying, obnoxious, and just straight up blackmail. On the political left, you have the woke Karens who demand and try to force a bunch of representation. DEI, even if it doesn't even make any sense. Let's explain why it doesn't make any sense. Reason 1. Artistic freedom. Games belong to the developers, and the developers can do whatever they want with their own property. Random people don't get to decide how the owners of the game have to design their game. The entitlement is outrageous. Reason 2. Apoliticality and escapism. Video games don't need to represent any political party. Some would even say that they shouldn't. People work full time, 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day. 8 hours they work, another 8 hours they sleep, and the remaining 8 hours include bathroom activities such as taking a shower, brushing their teeth, using the toilet, etc. Traveling to work and back home, grocery shopping, preparing food, eating, cleaning, repairing things, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, etc. The list goes on. So people have less than a third of their lives for themselves. So naturally, people want to do something enjoyable in their very limited free time. This is what video games are for. Not for political messaging, but for fun and satisfaction. Reason 3. Historical accuracy. If you have, for example, medieval Europe, then you did not have a lot of black or Asian people at all. The same with gay people. The Middle Ages were very religious, and I don't know the church's opinion nowadays, but at that time, gay love was strictly prohibited and severely punished. The Middle Ages were very homogeneous. Reason 4. Target audience. The biggest gaming audience is men. What are some of the most successful and most popular games? Dark Souls, Elden Ring, older Assassin's Creed games, Counter-Strike, etc. Of course, women play games too, and there are games for this group of gamers as well, such as cozy farming games and so on. But men usually enjoy challenges and more brutal games. That's just how it is. Let's not get into it any further. So this here is the Ubisoft stock. Here's the release of Assassin's Creed and the employees working at Ubisoft. This is Ubisoft stock now, and the people working at Ubisoft now. A bunch of liberal woke Karens forcing their political opinions on male gamers. And you can clearly see the result of that. Nowadays you have games like these here, with forced DEI, gameplay, women in lead positions, and ethnic diversity shoved down men's throats. Now nobody would care if it was natural. Kazooie is a female main character. Dixie Kong, no man ever complained about that to my knowledge. In Double Dash, I like to pick Toadette, put her in the driver's seat even. Metroid, people love Metroid. As far as I know, no man has ever complained about Samus being female. In a natural, non-political, normal way, no one cares. But if it's constantly forced so desperately and aggressively, and also so clearly with the purpose of advertising a political agenda, it's just annoying. That's not what gamers want in their valuable, precious, and limited free time. And you can clearly see the results of that. Let's look at the comment section of the upcoming Tomb Raider game. People love Lara Croft. And here, she looks really good. And now look at what wokies say. They want her to be non-binary. Why would she be non-binary, and why is this so important to them? These people are so deranged, it's crazy. I look forward to them trying to cancel this game when Lara Croft, a woman, ends up turning out to be a woman. What a surprise, huh? Bringing back Knight's Path from earlier. There's this woke medieval game where you play as this ugly lesbian woman with their sassy bitchy response here. Well, and what are the results of that? It has 3,000 likes and 12,000 dislikes. Knight's Path, a much smaller team, has 37,000 likes and a pathetic attempt from the woke left to cancel it with 500 dislikes. Of course. Did you seriously think that men, the biggest and main audience for medieval fighting knight games, want to play as a lesbian, ugly, woke woman? How could anyone possibly think that? It's ridiculous. So very deserved hate here. I really look forward to seeing the sales, player counts, and reviews of these two games and compare them. It will be amazing. And why are they constantly making women ugly in video games? Well, do you remember the Sydney Sweeney ad they got so mad and angry at?
Don't forget to boycott American Eagle for their online. Cancel for her being racist, for doing propaganda.
This is clearly white racist propaganda.
What are your thoughts?
I think these overweight, ugly woke Karens are jealous, and in order to feel better about themselves, they need to constantly put women in lead positions and also at the same time make them unattractive and complain about the male gaze and so on. So there's no video game female that's better looking than they are. But anyways, I am so happy that this is not working anymore. They had a short power trip from about 2018 until some time ago, but the woke cancel culture seems to be going extinct, and that's just beautiful. It warms my heart and my soul. Now, hopefully, we will get better games again. The deserved downfall of woke games and woke game studios is truly grandiose and magnificent to experience. I love it. Looking at the Ubisoft stock, you can very clearly see what happens if a game studio is run by woke activists instead of talent. Get woke, go broke. When political opinions stand above good gameplay, then this happens. Well, self-inflicted. Deserved downfall. If at least their political agenda was good. But this woke agenda they want to push is horrible. There are many very important YouTubers who have led the pushback, and we should all be very thankful to them. Next week, Resident Evil Requiem will come out with an attractive female character, a manly man, and I will from the bottom of my heart very much enjoy watching a small loud group of woke Karens cry and complain about it. Life can be so beautiful. I will play it with my wife and upload it here to my channel. That's it for today's Sunday's video. If you liked it, then there's a like button for you. If you miss good games, check out my own game, Tim and Heartbeam, and consider subscribing. Bye!